Tirico along with Greg Oates and Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here. They force.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Get set.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Watch out!
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing here, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep for the Rams is Tutu Atwell. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing is Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it's a draft route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Stafford now to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
27 yards.
And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the 49er, first down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Now Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Our first run now for Kyron Williams. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nacua, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
49ers nothing.
Yeah. I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
It's still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That one good for 37 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Get set.
That would give them a big fullback use check. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
At the Rams 2-yard line.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas. But somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, we talked a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Rams 14, 49ers 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Breaks the tackle. Now Allen. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Allen! Kyron Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He finds his man, Sky Moore.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Get set.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's second and 10. Now Purdy. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Get set.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Purdy on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11.
Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
It's so rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
They'll get that complete to Parkinson.
Touchdown, LA!
Colby Parkinson.
39 yards.
And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point attempt to come here. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
He's back to throw here to start the drive.
Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Purdy looking to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That's another 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling from 13 yards out. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a 1st down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys when they hit the quarterback.
And he is going to have the Rams 1st down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Throwing here, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams will score. Touchdown, LA.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to go hard and finish in the end zone.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Purdy now to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Purdy with one final shot here. Looking deep for Jennings. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Rams come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A throw on the first play from Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. That's a Steeler 1st down. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, but it's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
49ers nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. They look underneath here for McCaffrey. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, 88.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, 26.
The 49ers 26-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Warren. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Jump out! 158!
From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And the gun down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gainwell is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he's in for the two-point conversion to make it 16-0.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Take over first and 10. At their own
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back in Bay Area after this. 3rd and 10.
Get set.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Going up top. And this is going to be incomplete. work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
They'll go with Purdy. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be...
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I catch record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why is? Hey, kill! What is that?
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. On play action, here's Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Forward in.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take forward in.
He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Dante Fowler there to make the tackle.
Dante Fowler. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Run.
Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, this is Irving. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. And Sanborn on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
180!
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yeah! There we go! Kill! Here we go, go to 54, Why?
They'll go again with Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Third and short. Prescott. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got him there, and that's Tolbert. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Two 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak will get this out quickly to left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. A give, and here comes Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. And now the Cowboys will take a timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
Here we go.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Now he's free to midfield. Racing to the end zone. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 92 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be third down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! There we go. Line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 26. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboy first down.
Here we go. Under.
That is Ferguson in motion.
47. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott again. Got his man at the 6. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Dante Fowler. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
At the 19-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Mayfield. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Throw left side. Pulled in by Evans. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Irvin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irvin. Open space to the 35. And he'll be taken down. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand? Or do they start putting the ball in the air?
180. Run.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get this complete right side to Otten. He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Here's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score! Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
I was thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah! There we go.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He's way across the field. Caught by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Yeah! There we go.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That one intercepted. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28,
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
Yeah, here we go. I check line.
First down, Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Yeah, here we go. I check line.
On the play fake, Dak exiting the pocket right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Towards Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
14. Brandon Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
180.
Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Yeah, here we go.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Prescott on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be second down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Hey, 180. Run. What's up?
Baker to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run with Irvin. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
A 3-yard pickup.
2nd down, they need 7.
What's up?
The handoff, it's Irvin. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Tampa Bay. 1st and goal on the 9-yard line.
Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
Lord, kiss my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made, if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Troutman with the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Set. What's up? 20. Start.
First down, here's Baker. Finds some time left. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running right, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Space to the left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Now 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
escapes the pocket. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Nix from the gun. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down, Broncos.
Here's Nix to throw. He's trying to set the screen. Dobbins. Good defensive effort here. Drives it back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. Not a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets his tight end on the corner out. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Joe.
From the red zone now. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Intended for
thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Ready? Captain.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers need some big yards in a hurry. 2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete, Mike Evans. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Irving on the inside give. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Baker out of the pistol. Left and Otten makes the grab. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pick of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 32. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Hold on a sec.
On first down, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
At the 21-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Right here.
Back to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Bucks to kick off
when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Point it right, point it right, 180. Done. What's up?
I'm going to start the half with a gift to Irving. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
50-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Baker. Couldn't get the screen set properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
This is Irving on 2nd. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. If you run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
180. Done.
3rd and short. Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This is Sutton working the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route was to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bombers. Captain.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Wow, this This has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Taken down at the 41. The 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
13.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. That's brought in downfield by Otten. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Running left, this is Irving. He finds space into the red zone. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Coming in from the right, they blocked it! They blocked it! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He takes it himself. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 5. Risky throw, and it's intercepted! And the Buccaneers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's just about game time as we're settled into Tampa's Raymond James Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They send the tight end in motion left. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete to Goddard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hey, 73.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. They send a man in motion. Hurts on 1st down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Tiger Hornet.
They go play fake with Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Great.
They give to Barkley, left side. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Motioning one of the tight ends.
Phil King. Hey, easy, 63, back. Oh, Silver, ready?
Throwing here hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they have a perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
Regular. 180.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
No touch up.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Javon Johnson. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Rolling into enemy territory. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Eagles with 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. The right side, caught by Goddard. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey! Crowd left Yeti.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, set. Anyway, hey, easy, 63, back.
Another try following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and runs up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he got it! Interception! And the Buccaneers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set.
Irving here from the gun. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
180! Alert! What's that?
Mayfield now off the play action. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180!
Mayfield now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, 73! No toss up!
Looking to throw. They don't connect there. Now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He puts everything behind this one. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, like you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting imagine down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, get shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down. Nice effort in the end there. He's up to the 38. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Dak off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it looks great flying through the air, Brum, with problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. George Pickens, the intended target. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott now off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Ferguson, he brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Up the gut they go with Williams. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Stay on the ground with Williams. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, son. Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's 1st downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how...
And he'll go down, the Bucs brought pressure and got him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On screen here to Blue. He's got it in the red zone. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What's up?
With the play fake, here's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
King! Regular! Run! Pistol! Watch out!
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him! And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Running Durbin again on 2nd. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for a late spark before halftime. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming.
Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. He fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing again is Baker. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
First down from the red zone. Complete out to the right. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end is officiating.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Irving, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Down by just a score, a lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown. But here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 41. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kaiir Elam makes the play. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Locked his run deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. Back to the air, Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop!
First down throw here, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker throwing again. Flush down out to his left. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180!
Mayfield to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
One last play before the break.
Yeah! There we go!
One final shot before the half. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Right back to Irving now. Brushes him off with ease. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Baker now from the gun. Forced out to his right. He sends this one to the end zone. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or 2 eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Turpin with a return. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go! 26.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Dak now from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Diving right side, got it! They gain 14 on the play. That's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That's good for a Tampa Bay 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now carried by Irving. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the give to Irving. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
He's back to throw. That one's good to Godwin. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the 1st down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Cowboys 14.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. It's a huge pickup on the play. good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Has a big hole left. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now trail by just a point in the fourth. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer kick. You set him up with the feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell, stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers want to end it in regulation if they can. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Throwing now. It's a big strike downfield to Njoku. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. Down the field, Evans has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
line. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Once again, Irving. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Irving will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Here he is to throw. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And they stand him up. No breaking through and the defense holds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on it?
And that's a catch. It's a touchdown. They've got the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clawing as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fields the hard squib kick. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. He'll look to throw it. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And now he gets it stopped with a spike. 14 seconds remaining. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
up now. Isn't okay. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my stay. I'm finna give it a good shot on my casse. She want the Mew Mew. She want the EJ. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't push it up correct. Don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck. What sucks is wondering. 730